Well, breaking at noon, an inmate with ties to Northwest Arkansas escapes from prison. Police say he's considered to be extremely dangerous. We're live with more on the search for the former police chief for the town of Gateway.
Covering news where you live, 5 News starts with breaking news.
Well, this afternoon, authorities are continuing the search for escaped inmate Grant Harden, who fled the North Central Unit in Calico Rock on Sunday. Now, Harden is serving a 30-year sentence for first-degree murder and an additional sentence for rape. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi is live in Calico Rock. And Jacob, where do search efforts stand right now?
Good afternoon, Joe. Yeah, law enforcement officials are really hoping that today's daylight can help in search efforts, and they're currently out searching right now. And in speaking with the Arkansas Department of Corrections, they believe that based on tips and leads that they've received, that he hasn't gotten too far from the prison right here at Calico Rock. Now, Department of Corrections Communications Director Rand Champion says K-9 groups and drones are being used to aid in the search. They say that the rocky terrain here and consistent downpour of rain have made it difficult for search efforts, but say that it also could have prevented him from getting very far as well. Now, ADOC says that Harden escaped Sunday afternoon through a sally port wearing a makeshift outfit that is not standard inmate or Department of Corrections uniform. Given Harden's violent past, Champion says local, state, and federal law enforcement officials are using every resource available to try and find him as quick as possible.
We're not sure at this point whether he's still wearing the uniform that he was wearing when he escaped. We tend to believe he's not, but at this point, we can't rule that out. Again, I think the mugshot that we have of him is fairly recent. It was taken a few months ago, so it should give a pretty accurate description of what he does look like. Again, we're asking anyone sees anything, hears anything, knows anything, please contact 911. Please contact your local authorities. Please do not try to approach him by yourself.
Now, we are about 2 miles from the prison, and we were stopped by law enforcement, and we can't get any closer to the prison. We've also, driving into Izard County, came across a couple of checkpoints. They're looking inside vehicles, again, trying to make sure that Harden isn't escaping by the road. But of course, we're going to be here and update you with the very latest. Joe.
All right, thanks so much for that, Jacob. Now you can stay up to date with the search for Harden today as law enforcement across the state work to track him down. Just download the 5 News app. There you can also find extensive coverage of Harden's past cases and the details that unfolded at his trials.